So the playoff for 9th place has been confirmed, and it will be Argentina taking on the Samoans. Now, these two sides, before this competition, you would say, are at very different points in their overall sevens experience. For the Argentines, they are the only side at this very moment who have already confirmed their spot on the 2024-25 Sevens circuit on the technicality of points, whereas Samoa, they are currently in the relegation zone. But for Argentina, this has not been a competition that they will be proud of. They've had a lot of mistakes, a lot of results not going their way, and Samoa just not quite able to get that big win that they require to get further up in the competition. And in this preview, we will be looking through at the previous results for the sides, the key players to watch out for, and then also a prediction at the end of who we think will get themselves the victory. We will start with Samoa. They were a part of Pool C alongside Spain, Ireland, and South Africa. And in their group stage, they went 0 from 3. They were beaten by Spain in the first game, 17 points to 14. They were then defeated by Ireland, 12 points to 7. Now, the benefit for Samoa, in both of those games, they received a bonus point for being within 7. But unfortunately, that has been a trend that we've seen quite a bit recently. Samoa within 7, but not on the winning side of the draw. And then their third game up against the South Africans, this one was not within the 7 margin, 26 points to 7 in favour of the Blitzboks. They were then through to the 9th place semi-final. They found themselves head-to-head with Great Britain, and to their credit, coming in as an underdog, Samoa getting themselves that win, 12 points to 7. So there's a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel here for Samoa, just the one game remaining, that being up against the Argentines. But looking through at Argentina, they were a part of Pool B, and in their opening contest, they were defeated by the USA 14 points to 10. A game that not many people saw the USA walking away with a victory, but in the end, managing to win it by the 4. The next game, a lot more one-sided, 22 points to 0 in favour of New Zealand. And then their third game, it was up against Great Britain, and the Argentines managing to win that one, 17 points to 14. They were then through to that same point as the Samoans were, except their opposition was Canada, and they got themselves a bit more of a comfortable win, 21 points to 0. So these two sides, Argentina have had 2 wins, Samoa have had 1, and both of them looking for those extra few points. These ones mean a lot more to Samoa, I would say, than Argentina. Like I said, they've already confirmed their spot in next year's series, whereas for Samoa, we're almost at that do or die stage. They need a big performance here. Question is, who are the players that will need to step up? And looking through at Samoa's most recent game up against Great Britain, they were able to score themselves the 2 tries in their 12 point to 7 victory. They were scored by Dan Patalicio and also Des Cipollona Fiao. So 2 men who normally aren't associated with those main try scorers for Samoa, but the reason for that is because those main try scorers are not in this leg of the sevens, whether that's Mataval, Apelo Maleko, Valvasa Afasua, all missing. But there have been a few players who have stepped up quite nicely. I still don't think we've seen the best of Tuna Tuitama. I'm hoping that maybe 1 or 2 more legs of the sevens will get him back to where he once was. I think that playing union for Moana Pacifica and being on the bench the whole time, not getting opportunities, has really hurt the way that he's played his sevens. For Afoi Falaniko, he was able to get 1 of the 2 conversions in that game up against Team GB, who won 100% here up against Los Pumas. And looking at their last game, they were able to get themselves the 3 tries. They were scored by Matteo Graziano, Alfonso Latori, and then also, of course, Luciano Gonzalez. He is one of the most key players out there on the field at the moment for Argentina. We've got to remember, with the injury of Marcos Maneta, this Argentine side doesn't quite look the same as they did when he was in that jersey. You wonder whether or not that's taken a little bit of a hit to their confidence, having to find a new rhythm, and maybe it's just taken that little bit longer than they first anticipated. But 21 points to 0 up against the Canadians. They were 7-0 up at half-time, so I think they'll still be relatively impressed with how they finished that contest, and they'll want to back it up with a big game here for the 9th place. But now we're up to that stage of a prediction for this contest. It's very hard to tell who is going to win this game. I would say that Argentina have more momentum heading into this contest, but then you never quite know what Samoa are going to do once the quarterfinals are off the table. That is normally when they play their best sevens. So they might have a decent shot in this game. And these two sides have gone down to the wire before. I'm actually going to say Argentina win it, 19 points to 12, but we go to golden point time. I want to see it again. These two sides are so entertaining when they have a close game. And if it was to go to golden point time, I'm sure it would be a thrilling finish. But we are going to be covering this game on the channel. It is kicking off at 3:40 PM New Zealand time on Sunday afternoon. Be sure to check that one out. If you are new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And also let me know who you think will win this game in the comments down below. And I will see you all for the next one.